Okay, we're live. So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Charles Ward. I'm here today with Mark Price from Polar Bear Windows. And as the name suggests, they're obviously a double glazing replacement window company, but they're also very well known throughout the Bristol area for doing an excellent job with conservatories. So, I will hand over to Mark, who will tell me a little bit about Polar Bear Windows and their approach to the business.
Yeah, so if you, with Polar Bear Conservatories, Polar Bear Windows, if you're looking for a quote for a conservatory to add value to your home, there's a lot of people now that's not actually moving because it's obviously the house prices have fallen a little bit. I know they're rising back up, but a lot of people are improving rather than moving, so they're investing between £10,000 and £12,000 for a nice big conservatory. It actually works out cheaper to do that than to move. So they call us in for a quote. We go around and give plenty of advice on where to put it, what glass to have on the roof, to have blinds, where to put the doors, what they're going to use it for. Some people use it for a dining room, some people use it for extra room, some people use it for the children's playroom. So it's quite crucial that we know that all these little points before we even give you a price, so we can advise you the best room to suit your needs, rather than just plonking on a glass building on the back of the house. So what we do is when we first go round is I'll go round there, or John will go round there, we'll take the measurements, go through all the needs that you need and description of what you're having, sort it out with the builder, with the building base. We've got a good in-house builder, which is Lee Houghton, who does a lot of our bases. So we come round as well and go through with the customer the building needs. Sometimes the customer wants extra work done, i.e. patio door, lay a patio or a path around it. We do all that as well. All the plastering on the inside, electrics. So anyway, we
So it's a turnkey job, basically.
we do everything, yeah.
What about planning? Do you need planning for your service?
You're allowed to go 5 metres wide by 3 metres out, external size, without planning.
Well, that's the new rule, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, that was brought out because obviously there's so many buildings going through now with the council. To speed up the process, they're allowing that size just to go through.
It makes life a lot easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it's a lot quicker as well from the
So
client.
you just need building regs now, just road planning, building regs.
No, you don't need building regs, it's
Okay.
just we can build it. But if you take things like doors out, so you take the doors out from a dining room or a lounge into a conservatory so it's open, then you will need regs or planning then.
Oh, okay, of course.
Because
Yeah.
the house
Structural change.
Yeah, because the house loses the U value, so we have to uprate the building, so put bigger insulated flooring, wider cavities, insulated cavities, more energy efficient glass in the roof, just uprate it because you're going to lose heat from the house. So
Oh, okay.
that's the only reason you'll come in for that. But a lot of people put doors in between them anyway. So yeah, so you've got Edwardian, Victorian, lean-to, gazebo. We do a lot of roof lanterns as well. Everything's bespoke, everything's made to measure. So what I do is I take a picture of the customer's back of the house. Here's one here's a bit, but you can see that's the back of the house there. We actually build the conservatory on nothing, and then we can show the customer what the conservatory will look like.
So that's done on the computer.
Yeah, it's a computer CAD drawing. And then we show them 3-dimensional drawings of what the design is, and as I said, we can show them what it's like built before we even put a spade in the ground. So they can change the design, and they can go, actually, I don't like that, I can do that, and we do all that for them.
So you can obviously advise them on what suits their type of property and age of the house, that sort of thing.
Yeah. That's why we ask all the questions at the start. A lot of companies will go in and just sell and stay there and sell a conservatory. So whether it's square, oblong, or Victorian, they'll just find out roughly what the customer wants, and then they'll spend the rest of the time trying to sell it to them. Whereas we don't sell in the house, like I said to you about the windows. We advise first, because obviously it's a big investment. You don't go and buy a car on day one and just buy it for 10 grand, do you?
No.
So you go around shopping, you have a look at what cars, what's best for you, and so it's the same with anything, like a conservatory. So we want to make sure people get the right product first time, because there's a lot of money to spend there.
So yeah, it's a big decision. It's a really important decision to make.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. And
it will affect the house as well.
Yeah, once it's built, it's built.
Yeah, how long does it take? I mean, normally this will start to finish.
So once we've come round from the order, it takes then about 2 to 3 weeks to set up for the building site. So the builder will go around there and start building it, dig out the footings, put the footings in, build up the DPC, insulate the floor, build up the cavity walls, whatever design that we've decided with the customer, we build it to that spec. Then it gets left for 2 weeks just to set and make sure everything's all hunky-dory. And then in those 2 weeks, the start of those 2 weeks, we actually measure up because it's all made to measure.
Right.
And then while it's that 2 week period, we're actually manufacturing it then and making it. And once it's made, then we then book in with the customer to go out and install it, which is quite quick because obviously the customer wants it done. So we install it, and that normally takes to fit what we call the lid, because we're putting a lid on the base.
Of course, yeah.
Is about
good description.
2 to 3 days.
Okay.
So it's not long, and then the builder will then come back in and start doing the electrics and the plumbing and the heating and the plastering, and that again takes another 2 or 3 days. So the whole process of us on site is probably only two weeks.
Really?
But actual time scale is about 6 weeks.
So 6 to 8 weeks. Really.
6 to 8 weeks, yeah. And obviously we're always dependent on the weather, but that's only on the groundwork really.
That's interesting.
Because we fit windows every day, wind, rain or snow, we're there, no matter what. With a name like Polar Bears, we've got them, haven't we? So.
Absolutely, yes. So what about the quotation process? Do you do a free quote?
Everything, yeah, done free. So we go there, like I said, first day, find out it won't, come back, do a CAD drawing, work out a quote, we go through it with the builder, because we take pictures of the job. They might have side entrance, they might not have side entrance, their back entrance. If they haven't got an entrance, everything's got to go through the house. So all that's taken into consideration, the price is worked out properly, and then we email the customer with a quote, and if they want it, they start the process.
That's interesting. So, okay, so I think we've covered most of the things, have we? Yeah. What about guarantee? Guarantee we should mention.
Yeah, so we give a full 10-year guarantee on all conservatories.
Right.
We like to recommend like glass roofs in conservatories. People think, oh no, I don't want a glass roof because it's boiling hot. It used to be years ago, but now there's climate controlled glass, which is really energy efficient. So in the summer when it's really hot, it deflects the heat away, and in the winter it keeps the heat in.
Like some of this new Pilkington glass.
Yeah, Pilkington Active Blue, self-cleaning. So if your house, that self-cleaning though, people will tell you, oh yeah, self-cleaning, but that will only work if the glass is facing the south, because the heat needs to activate the cleaning process. Because all it is if a bird messes on the glass, the sun bakes it into a powder, then the next time it rains, it just washes it off. It's called self-cleaning glass, but it's not. It doesn't clean itself. It does, but it's not what.
Some of this glass technology is really clever now with keeping heat in, keeping heat out.
And also, I don't know if you can see that there, the slight active blue, the tint. Can you see that?
Hold it a bit closer.
Yeah. So the active blue glass there, that looks really nice as well, because when you're looking out at night or in the daytime, it's got a blue tint. The actual name of it is what we call it. It's a blue sky in a box, because you're in the box and then you look up, you just see blue, so it does look really nice. And obviously the benefit of that, in the winter when you're sat out there watching telly or chatting to the family or having a meal, it's raining really hard and you can't really hear it because it's double glazed.
Okay, well that's...
As opposed to polycarbonate, which is really loud. We don't recommend polycarbonate roofing.
No, you don't see that very much anymore, do you?
No, people still use it, but we don't recommend it.
No.
We'd rather not put it in.
Okay, I see that. Okay, well thanks for explaining that, Mark. It was very clear. And
thank you very much. If you want a quote, visit our website at www.polarbearwindows.co.uk or call 0117 327 0127, or even send us a message on Facebook.
Okay, everyone, thanks for listening and hope to see you soon.